Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to an emotionally drained edition of the new releases show. My name is Brandon.
I'm Danica.
You went through an experience just now.
I just listened to an incredibly traumatic, actually, I use that lightly and I shouldn't, a very harrowing podcast episode. So, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot in that show.
Lady Danica, I like that. I've been promoted to royalty.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you. I will cheer up over the show, but whoa! I just finished that episode and it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't listened to the podcast Dungeons and Daddies, it's an incredible. It's about
an incredible range of emotions.
Indeed. It's about 4 dads who go into the Forgotten Realms to save their sons. It starts off with some goofums and gets into some fairly emotional stuff. Really good, very funny. Still in the emotional episodes as well. Yeah, one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, stack is shorter than camera.
Yeah, we don't have much, which is weird because I thought we had more trades than this, and
that was all in the box.
Oh, you wanted me to bring more. I thought you had them in the box.
Oh no, these were the ones that were new stuff.
Yeah, I know, but there were other ones that you had me put on the shelf that
like volumes 5 and all the other ones.
Well, there was like volume 1s.
Yeah. I had noticed that you brought over a selection of the graphic novels, and so I just kind of let it go.
Where did you think that selection was going?
No, like you brought over a chunk of graphic novels and like, okay, that's what she wants to bring home.
Oh, no.
You took them all with you.
Yes.
And then you brought some of them back.
Yeah, that's not what I was doing. That was your job. You were making the box.
Okay.
Okay, just let me open Previews World. Talk about your new article on Comics Beat.
Sounds good. So today was the first article in the Indirect Market, a new column series that I'm writing about how the comic market is changing. Very happy about how all of that went up and how it's been received. Apparently, when you say things are bad before they're bad, you're a dick. But when you start saying things are bad when they're bad, they're like, yeah, absolutely. Wow. Who could have foreseen these circumstances, which is really nice. Sorry, buddy.
You will go into the basement, Max.
So yeah, that went up today. Very happy about that. And otherwise it was like a pretty decent day at work.
Yeah, it was good. You had a BIA meeting for the business district. Mm-hmm. I had a meeting for my BNI networking group in the morning, and that was super fun. We got a lot done today.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was awesome.
It's weird now getting done what we used to, and then what we used to have to do was like eat in like 5 minutes before we went on.
We will still have to do that at some point.
Oh, absolutely. We were very lucky that September has 5 shipping weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's helped out a lot. And my goodness, it could honestly be some of the last later nights that we have, because next week is the last week Marvel is shipping from Diamond. Which could mean that we're getting in our Marvel stuff on Friday or Monday to be able to prepare in advance. In addition to that, we've got a Monday staffer.
Yes, we hired a part-time finally.
Yeah. Someone to be in store for the day that we added to ourselves because of this upcoming Marvel change, basically.
Yeah.
And if what I came back to after my Batman book club is any indication, wild success. There was like 2 3/4 of a long box gone. All kinds of things were restocked. Stuff was reorganized.
Yeah, and I was on the computer all day, so I didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. She's great. So only 4 hours a week. And she has another job, so it's not like we're, her source, but it's nice.
It was something, it was something that we could do in line with kind of where we're at and what the world's needs are. It felt weird to have someone in store when COVID is going wild.
Yeah, so Monday's actually ideal because while we do get deliveries on Monday, it's like less than a minute exposure to each other. So she can intake deliveries, so we don't have to, the delivery driver doesn't have to come back on Tuesday. And once we get her a bit trained up, she can unpack them and intake them, which will also help.
And then, our other plan for getting help for the store was more data-based, but since our data system is going to completely change in November, that's not a hire that we're making at the moment.
No. And I think, honestly, the data system in November is going to be an employee of its own. I honestly think we won't have to hire someone for that. Not that, we never will, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. Excitement.
Want to go through the single issues?
I do indeed.
Hey, Max.
I do like Sean's comment.
Yeah, it's going to happen. Start placing your bets, folks. How long will Max's butt make an appearance, and how long before he goes to the basement?
Why are you wet? Huh?
It's because you sprayed him.
All right. So.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, and I just want to say congratulations, Eric. That's awesome.
Absolutely. So Microcosm has a couple books out. Now, these are apparently out a while ago through Microcosm specifically, but they made them available to Diamond. I'm very excited about these. Seeds of Spring. Micmac Teen discovers Kropotkin Punk and her place in the world. A couple issues of that. And it says on the back, in this integrative... I can talk. In this innovative graphic novel, Agusette, a modern Canadian Micmac teenager, exchanges books and mixtapes with her pen pal Chris. Her imagination sparks when he sends her a biography of the 19th century Russian anarchist Peter Kropotkin. There's a lot of words here that I am bad at.
Yeah, Kropotkin.
Yeah.
Kropotkin.
We got this.
Oh my God. Well, I can't speak Russian.
You should see me on the FOC shows just being like,
I have seen you sometimes. It's very funny.
First in a 14-part series, this juxtaposes Nagaset's personal and political coming of age in her loving family home with Kropotkin's rocky upbringing in the princely palace. These two stories, of eventful lives and bold hearts, are interwoven with Kropotkin's theories of freedom, Micmac vocabulary, and social history, and an uplifting punk soundtrack, creating a unique reading experience bound to inspire readers to think in new ways about the issues of our time. My goodness! Does this seem like a series for our store?
Oh, yeah. And single issues with the description on the back of them rule.
Absolutely. And they're like, good quality. Thick covers, everything.
Solid.
Yeah, very happy. And it says here, this series is based on 2 books that were published by Black Rose Books. Memoirs of a Revolutionist and From Prince to Rebel. It's good times. Ba-da-da. Oh, where am I going to put these books? Can't see them. Because Max is also a short stack.
Do you want them over here?
Yeah.
Moving my phone.
Perfect.
All right, next up we have yet more X-Men's. Oh my god.
X-Men's.
And because I haven't been keeping up with it, I'm going to read you the solicit. Is anyone surprised? No. Okay. All caps. Wow. You have strayed from the way of X. The onslaught is upon you. Not all caps. The X-Men's greatest foe, mutant kind's primal evil, slithers into the minds of its most senior leaders. ... The kids whisper of the Crucible. Oh, kids.
Ooh.
Party to end all parties. A party to end everything. That's just repetitive. It's repetitive and redundant. The seals are broken. The trumpets have sounded. Only a small band of eccentric mutants can hope to break the fall. ... Can Nightcrawler... I'm sorry. This is actually probably a good comic. I'm just feeling bitey. Can Nightcrawler light the spark that will drive out the shadows, or will Krakoa slip into the abyss?
Understandable why, bitey.
Yeah, bitey's not the right word. It's like fighty?
Yeah.
Feisty?
Whiskey drunk.
Oh my god.
You haven't had any whiskey.
I have had 0 alcohol.
Exactly.
I'm drinking like a white soda, not even alcohol. That's for after the show because I need to drink after that podcast.
Yay.
Oh, what is happening? Oh, hell if I know.
So,
Oh, salty. That's it. Sorry, Eric, I'll go back to your comment. But yes. Also, hi, Brandy. Hi, Seamus. All right, I want
ornery is also a good one.
I'm growing into ornery. I'm not old enough to be ornery yet.
I was like, hey, why is this on here? But I know why it's on here.
It's because he's got his little paw on your mouse pad.
Yeah.
He's just like chilling out. Maybe he'll press some buttons. It'll be fine and fun.
He does like pressing the buttons.
Anyway, sorry. You were going to explain X-Men stuff, which I can't do. This is cat fur.
Yeah, so this Onslaught Revolution is spinning out from the Way of X title that Cy Spurrier was doing. That wrapped up, and this sort of launches that idea into the next iteration. Sorry, he put his paw back on there and pressed the button again.
So helpful. Helpful.
So not full in on the Hickman story, but still part of that general X-Men line of stuff. It will end up continuing in a new idea in 2020 from Cy Spurrier. Sure.
To stream. Hey everybody. Brandon got booted out by Max, so he'll be right back.
There we are.
Okay. Bye.
Now you kind of know a bit of our setup.
That's funny.
All right, buddy. No. I think you gotta go if you're gonna kick us off of our own stream.
So bad. He's just a technical difficulty in itself.
He is trying so hard to be good too.
Yeah. I know he's like sitting there with his paws together and just like really, really, really being good. Let's give him another minute. If he kicks us off again or does something, we'll toss him. Yeah. Oh, God. Sean, we will check if you have Onslaught on your list. Do you have yours?
Mine is nearly dead. It's at like 2%.
Okay, mine's not.
Yay!
Guess what I have?
She's got a fancy notebook now too. Look at this.
Yeah, I finally got a case for it because it's thin AF. And so I didn't want to use the actual Remarkable until I had a case because I knew I was going to break it. So yeah, Remarkable is sleeping. So fun.
It's so sleepy.
I like it.
And bonus for Danica's. So one of the problems that she had with my version of the Remarkable was she's left-handed, and all the controls were set for right-handed people. Well, Remarkable has thought of these things.
Oh yeah, and I'm talking about the case too.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting to the case.
Yeah, and they allow right-left options so that you're not going on against the controls and kicking yourself out of the thing you're writing all the time.
Only when I'm angry at it.
Yeah. And then yeah, she's got that strap on the back, right nice in the middle.
Yeah.
Whereas mine is not.
The only thing that I know they made this for righties is that there's nothing on this side, but I actually like having this little cushion here, so it works for me just fine. Lefties unite. Righties burn. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care. I don't care that much.
The Catholics were right about you.
I am a witch. I understood that reference. Yeah. Woohoo, reference. All right, let me write Sean Onslaught question mark? My notes are going to be salty.
They're really cool. Honestly, we highly recommend getting a Remarkable.
Yeah. Hey, Peter. Oh my gosh. Hey, buddy. Yay. Peter's from my BNI group, and he's super rad. And if anyone needs a photographer, he is super nice and super profesh.
Yeah.
In that he'll say a full word and I won't. Anyway.
Language has changed a lot during the pandemic.
That's horrible. Oh my god. So I told you I'd cheer up. It's fine. It's fine. No alcohol, just friends. Hey, Max's
Good
butt.
boy. Good
Thank
boy.
you. All right. Let's get back to comics. Or else I'm just going to sell everyone Remarkables and Peter's photography, which I don't think he'll mind.
Impossible Jones.
All right.
I got Impossible Jones.
Explosive first issue. The gritty origin of comics' newest sensation. I think that's a typo of some kind. Grim gritty?
The grim gritty.
Oh, it's supposed to be grim. Okay. But the yeah, they're right beside each other. Okay. A thief gets powers, is mistaken for a superhero, and runs with it, with no intention of giving up her criminal ways, mind you. All she has to do is fool all the people all of the time. It's not impossible. It's Impossible Jones.
Seems legit, right? I went a little bit deeper on this because if we ordered enough, we could get this nice Elsa Chettier cover.
I like her.
It's
She's
very
great.
nice, yeah. And the story is really fun. I like Carl Castle and David Hahn are making just some good fun comics. So very excited about all of this.
I'm checking that out for you right now, Eric.
I know it was delayed. I do know that.
It's not helpful.
Supposed to be early October, but then they pushed it.
Pushed it. Like Max pushing buttons.
Yeah. Would you like to be on the air? It would be a shame if something happened.
Oh, jeez. All right, let's
Be
see.
such a shame,
Okay,
right,
so
buddy?
volume 6 came out at the end of August. And I don't have it here.
Oh, he might be talking like the next number one. When does that come out?
Oh, he said volume.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he
hell.
means like the next royal volume.
What? What does that mean?
It's like sort of like the royal we. He means like what next volume is like the next run of it.
Oh, when is the Venom number 1 coming?
Yeah, when does the new volume start?
Oh my god, okay. Sorry, man. I misunderstood. I do say words don't matter, and then I pull that crap. Yeah, no, it's still got the end of October here. The 27th.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it was supposed to be like early October, and then
Oh,
it
yeah.
disappeared from the lists. I was like, ugh.
Fun. I love when they move things around. Stop looking at me. Jesus. I see that butt all day, dude. It's fine. He keeps it clean. He's chill.
When he was a bit chunkier, he did not. But then he slimmed down because we make him eat less.
Oh, yeah, when he was a little chunky boy. Because
Mhm.
you can't reach. You can't reach your bum when you're a fat cat.
Try so hard.
Yeah. Technically, I'm not wrong. What? But that was vague. Yeah. And I misunderstood you, so.
Ding.
Oh, right.
Very excited about this one shot. Miracle Molly from James Tynion with art from Danny, who does Coffin Bound
Oh, neat.
and upcoming doing an Arkham City thingy.
Arkham City in the world?
Yeah,
Something
like
that?
Arkham Tower is happening. It's gonna be fine, everybody.
I thought it was Arkham City something. Arkham City, the Order of the World. I
Yeah.
had some of the words.
Yeah, I think it got caught up in it because they're making an Arkham Tower now, which is gonna be fine.
Oh, yeah. That'll end well.
And yeah, that whole the Coffin Bound creative team is doing that book, like the whole team. So very cool.
It's a very different book than Coffin Bound.
Right? It's gonna be so weird.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that comics are just taking like super chances now, and they're just like, I don't know, Javier Pulido, do a Ninjak series.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, it's the end times. Let's just do all the art.
I like
Switch it up.
exactly. Like I like how yes, pretty much half of DC's line right now is Batman books. But what I like what they're doing with the Batman books is sneaking in things like the creative team of Coffin Bound and just being like, hey, you like Batman, right? Maybe try something really dope. Would you like to try something really dope?
Hello, fellow kids and comics readers. We are adults. Yeah, I'm not in the right zone for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something to say in my old man voice. One of the things that amuses me the most is using current terminology as though we have aged till 80 years old.
Max is licking your keyboard.
Yeah, yes, he is.
No, that's salty.
It's very salty. Because like picturing people our age as elders saying our current slang is just it's fun.
Yeah, I mean that's how it always happens. But I'm good with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope we make it.
To 80?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
that's
what
true.
the world's gonna look like when we're 80.
That's true. It's gonna be fine.
I'm a bundle of sunshine right now. Yeah.
Yay.
I'm working on it. I probably should have started with the wine. I would have been way more fun.
Miracle Molly focuses on the new character from the current Batman series. She is part of the Unsanity group.
What?
Yeah, just basically identifying the world as being bonkers and trying to harness that for good.
Okay.
Yeah, very interesting character. I like how Tynion is basically looking at the world in general and synthesizing kind of modern characters that really talk about, modern fears. That's kind of what you want when you're inventing comic characters, and those are the ones that stick. The Marvel characters were born in the Cold War, and so all of their origins involve like radiation and all kinds of like space race stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And the DC characters came sort of shortly after World War I and into World War II, so they're all cops.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them. And so you need to find a way in to recognize sort of like modern stuff, and that's what I feel like they're doing with this character. And so Tynion's writing it, so a lot of the people getting the Batman, it's in your file, because if Tynion's writing it, it's going to be important to the story.
Yep.
Look at the boy.
Look at the good sharp boy. Sharp buddy boy. King Shark.
And
I have nothing to say about King Shark. Keep calling him King Sharp. Because I mean it's true.
He's got so many sharps.
Yeah. Except that we've been watching the Harley Quinn animated show, and King Shark is voiced by what's his name? Ron Funches.
Oh yeah.
And he is perfection in this role, and I love him.
It's such a fun show.
And like King Shark is like a computer nerd, sweet boy. So obviously not this 6-pack of Shark Man, but there are many, many different King Sharks.
Not this sexy sharp boy.
Rawr. I haven't read it yet, but You know what? It's it's written by Tim Celia. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's great. It'll be good. He's got so many abs.
Helping.
Oh my god, he looks so cute. Right? Like, it's kind of scary. I mean, that's what it looks like coming at you.
That's Riccardo Federici. He's the dude who did all the art for that book that I'm not going to be able to name.
Like actually, or like legally, there's like an NDA going on there.
No, he did that DC fantasy series, and I'm just forgetting what it's called.
Last God?
Yeah.
Cool.
See, look at that.
Yeah. Nailed it. Oh yeah, I had someone ask me like midstream when it was coming out, and they were describing it, and I had no clue what they were talking about because I had like read issue 1 and then I hadn't because we just kept selling it. And so they were describing it. I was like, I have no idea what this is. But it was something completely different than like DC fantasy series.
Yeah.
It was something I couldn't even comprehend. I was just like, I am so sorry. I'm going to have to get back to you on that. Yeah. No nightstick and no shiny butthole. That was the best variant.
The glowy butthole.
It was just in the right place. All right. Sean, I'll put a copy of the variant in your file.
In the meantime, why, it's the death of Doctor Strange. Oh no. Will he make it? That's tough to say.
Sorry.
But as of this time, we've got Jed McKay and Lee Garbett doing the details, the things, the creating of the book.
God, I left you alone for 10 seconds to take a sip and you just lost it.
I'm pretty sure my husband will be fine. Let me just take a long drink of water.
It's like ginger ale or Sprite, whatever.
I do like that all of these other characters who have died on the Scotty Young cover are like, cheer up, Doc. Dead doesn't usually mean dead. It's more like paused dead. And they're like, yeah, we've done it.
Comics dead.
It's so funny. I love it. But yeah, some stuff's happening. Doctor Strange is in this, and then he is not. How? Why?
You'll have to read to find out.
Indeed. And know that issue 4 features who the next Sorcerer Supreme is going to be. That's not a spoiler, because Marvel has been promoting it heavily.
All right. So we have Do Not Pet, a service dog's graphic tale.
Indeed.
Nice. Let's see. It follows the story of one such service dog, Ruby, who gave the author Joe Beal mobility, health, and companionship through the most difficult years of his life. This comic details their personal struggles with public awareness and accommodation and celebrates their remarkable interspecies bond. Aww.
Indeed. It is part of a series where the other ones talk about, as it says here, how activists brought disability rights to the United States. Very cool how Microcosm, and of course Microcosm, is doing some really cool things. We've ordered from Microcosm before. I think we need to try and do it again so we can get more copies of Cycling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a mini comic about having your period.
Yep. Teach the kids how that works. How do? I know for a fact that my grade 4 sex ed class got it wrong.
I think a lot of people's grade 4 sex ed class got it wrong.
When I explained what I had learned to my mom, she called the school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
and not in like the, you're teaching sex ed in school. It was like the, this is not accurate at all.
Oh, no.
So that was fun.
Oh no. All right. I'm going to have that song in my head. Okay, so and actually hold those both up because they're both wrap covers. So hold them up separately.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Team of Patience, Conviction, and Revenge, which was the best title, like physical title of last year, or was that a year? Who cares? This team reunites for a new ongoing series. Classic Green Arrow style adventure blends with the thoughtfulness of Concrete. That is a weird mix.
Right.
In a superhero odyssey for mature but uncynical readers. Who's uncynical? Get out of here. Frontiersman is coaxed out of retirement by an environmentalist group, only to find that being a spokesperson makes him a target for old and new enemies alike. Oh, for the superhero reader looking for more. That's like our store.
Yep,
The
yep.
superhero reader looking for more.
I'm super excited about this because Patrick Kindlin writes some of the best books. He's got some of them listed in the back, including There's Nothing There, which is like one of our absolutely top favorites.
Yeah.
With Maria Lovett.
That's what introduced me to Lovett. And I love it.
Ding. That is a wild, sexy series.
Yeah. It's amazing. Kindlin is just a great human being.
Just really good at writing bizarre crime stuff. He's also the co-writer of We Can Never Go Home.
Oh yeah.
Which he did with Matthew Rosenberg. If you kind of want the feel of that, it's kind of like the Matthew Rosenberg went on to do 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank alongside Tyler
And a
Boss.
lot of Marvel.
Yeah. And it's kind of that feel, that weird, they're big on like weird crime, and in this case, like weird superhero.
All right. Next up is He Who Fights with Monsters. It's World War II, and the struggle between good and evil is in full force. In Prague, the great Bohemian city is being oppressed by the Nazi occupation, and the population lives in terror while the resistance forces try to organize themselves in the shadows. It is an almost impossible task. Sorry. It's when I start reading stuff out loud. With the ruthless SS tightening their grip on every street and neighborhood with overwhelming might, only one hope feeds the struggle. A crazy hope which rests on the fragile foundations of an ancient, monstrous legend.
You're doing better at not stepping on the buttons button. And I think part of that is you've been kicked downstairs enough.
It's like, I'll be good.
And as it says up here, this features art from the artist of Something Is Killing the Children as well.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
There it is. There's the button.
He's like, I am doing good, aren't I?
It's so good. I think you jinxed it. All right.
I'm excited for the return of Oddly Normal,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cool. It's been a few years. This is a great all-ages story about a young girl who finds out she's a witch, ends up going to away from the more mundane world because something tragic happens to her parents. You know, like these stories do.
Like heroes do.
Indeed. Get some weird friends, goes on weird adventures. If you want an extremely less problematic Harry Potter, you got it. You want to share something like that because it really does feel like that with the adventure style. It does air a little more sci-fi, a little more wild. And fun weird fact, I can't hear me. Fun weird fact, the artist of this also does animation for the animated web series How It Should Have Ended.
Oh, hell.
So if you like any of that, he does that art.
I do like that art.
Indeed.
All right. I know it's a volume 4, but I wanted to mention it. The volume, so it's got
Especially because it's a crossover.
It is. Actually, yeah, I should put this in Ben's file. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to Ben. Ben's not watching right now, so it's no point. Margaret asks, do I need earlier issues for it to make sense?
We have them
Yes.
all in stock, and yes.
Yeah, we'll start you off with one. So yeah, we've got volume 4 of Swing, which is about swinging. And this one's super fun because it's guest starring characters from Sunstone, which is pretty cool, which is a big seller in our store. And I know it's volume 4. We don't usually, we did Monster 6 last week. So, I figured there was some leeway.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a really wholesome kind of swingers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All
Ben's
of,
here. Yay.
all of these
Sorry,
books like
man, I
Swing
forgot.
and there's another one that they've done are spin-offs from the Sunstone universe and done in a similar style of basically like there's not necessarily like a salaciousness to it. There's not like a harm to any of it. Sunstone is just a very fond and well-written story about characters who are into BDSM and that community. This takes a look at swinging, and then the other one is Sugar.
Oh yeah, Sugar's really nice. I was gonna say Sugar's really sweet, but it is. It's really nice.
I love it. And yeah, it just kind of looks like alternative lifestyles and just gives you the.
Which are less and less alternative by the generation, to be honest.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
and
you are in and out.
Gives you the stab it. I can't hear when you step on the cord, buddy.
Eeps.
The non CSI version of it. So
Oh,
like
God, yeah.
no one's getting murdered.
No murders. Only romance.
Okay, hopefully that works.
Okay. Let's see, I've got a couple all ages things, so I don't want to veer too far off. I think we're out of copies because all of them got claimed. But I did want to mention that the Gideon Falls Deluxe hardcover was released this week.
Yeah.
I don't think we have shelf, but we can obviously get more in.
We ran out.
So let me know.
In the past couple of weeks, we got like 3 more orders, and so that ate up all our shelf copies.
That's awesome.
Ben says he doesn't think he tried Sugar. What do you think of Sugar?
Oh, I haven't read it for a while. I remember liking it, but I'll flip through it tomorrow.
It does have very much a similar feel to your Sunstones and your Swing, mostly because that is sort of like where they're taking their cues from, basically.
Oh yeah, totally. Let me just pull it up here. Sugar trade. Yes, here we go. So that came out in 2018. So yeah, it's sold as a companion book to both Sunstone and Swing. Sugar is about a couple who embark on a relationship that starts as more of an arrangement and ends with them falling in love, but that love has consequences. Julia works 3 jobs and is trying to finish college in her early 20s. John is recently divorced, still stinging from that breakup and trying to start anew. Neither has ever done anything like this before, and the emotional swings they face challenge what could be a perfect match. And that came out in 2018. Yeah, I like the world, so anything that kind of goes with it. I'm just gonna do a quick scroll because I did forget to bring home Yanu, Child of Wonder.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yanu, a teenage orphan with no recollection of her past, suddenly discovers that she has abilities that rival the ancient deities told in the folklore of her people. It is the abilities that are the key to bringing back an age of wonders. As Yanu begins her journey to save a world on the brink of destruction. Anyway, so it's Dark Horse and Unique Studios, spelled Youneek. It's a shared universe of African fantasy and superhero stories.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very cool. We'll see a lot more titles from them in the near future.
Absolutely.
This one I do have on shelf. Regrettably, I did not bring it home. We also did get the 3rd volume of Pirate Penguin and Ninja Chicken last week, but that is also a thing.
Macaroni and bees.
Yeah, macaroni and bees. We got Rivers, which I ordered just because it really does sound interesting. I haven't read it yet, but I'll let y'all know. 3 ordinary weirdos, 1 reoccurring dream. The acclaimed minds behind the 3 rooms in Valerie's head, which we have had in the past. I'm not sure if we have it still. Return with a whimsical and ambitious portrait of human connection in the age of digital fragmentation. Gideon is a lonely IT developer, obsessed by a comic book from childhood called Revenge of the Ghoulers, and secretly in love with his coworker Lisa. Heidi works at home in her pajamas, makes a lot of soup, and wishes she had time for friends. Peter is a 56-year-old divorcee who delivers classic cars, has a built-in toaster, and thinks a lot about the past. Max is back. These 3 people seem unconnected, yet they share something. They each have the same reoccurring dream. And when a new web service is introduced that helps people share their dreams, what will happen when the 3 of them find out about each other? So I thought that was a really cool idea, and I look forward to reading it.
Absolutely.
All right. Why don't you do the next couple, and then I'll find more on the list.
Absolutely. I'm very happy about this beautiful book, Cat and Cat Adventures, The Quest for Snacks. Look at this poor little baby. He only has 1 eye.
Yeah, I think it's nice that they have a cat with 1 eye. Because, it's disability representation in animals.
Indeed. Cats, magical portals, and snacks. Portalers and snacks. Oh my! One day when their human leaves for work, Squash and Ginny find themselves in the most unfortunate predicament. Without snacks. With a little help from a magical portal. The 2 cats embark on a quest to find ingredients for a potion that will produce unlimited goodies. All they need is a scale from a catfish in Mew-Made Ocean.
Oh, of course.
A lava rock from Mount Lava, and a jar of rain from the enchanted rainforest. Will Squash and Ginny find the ingredients they need, or will they have taken their last bite for good? Ages 6 to 10. Yeah. So happy. I love these babies. Look at the babies. It also has pull quotes from Jim Benton, who does Catwad, and Ben Clayton, who does Narwhal and Jelly.
Narwhal and Jelly.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. You've been waiting for this one.
Shablam, everybody. The 3rd Marvel graphic novel from Scholastic is out. It is Spider-Ham. Great power, no responsibility. Marvel as Spider-Ham eats a hot dog. I am stuck on this.
He really is.
That's your friends, bud. Unless it's a veggie dog. This is part of the graphics chapters line, which is getting younger readers into things. So this will be more for early middles, basically, with approachable page counts and easy to follow paneling and new artwork that supports text comprehension. Graphics chapters helps children become lifelong readers. Wow, you can use comics to help kids learn how to read?
What?
Yeah. Join Spider-Ham. Oh, public domain spooky button.
Yep.
Join Spider-Ham as he swings through the streets of New York in this adventure. Action-packed, hilarious adventure. It doesn't have much on the back, but you know what you're getting.
Amazing.
Look at these babies here. Look at their eyes. They can't see straight at all. They're pigeons.
They're penguins. They're city penguins.
They're city penguins.
Oh my god. Oh, you've been waiting for this one for a long time.
My goodness. So Wonderbound has its first release out. I'm very excited for 2 reasons. 1, they have some amazing concepts. 2, early next year, some local creators are part of the line. Very excited about that. And 3, it's called Wrestle Castle. This is going to be a 4-book series, at least, from what I've seen from the publishing schedule. Very excited about it. It's got a pull quote from Shannon Waters, co-creator of Lumberjanes.
Nice.
Lydia Riverthane has always dreamed of being a professional wrestler, the greatest of all fighters in the kingdom of Grimslade. Growing up in the shadow of Wrestle Castle, where her older brother routinely racks up championship belts, has only fueled her competitive fire. But when her brother is mysteriously arrested for treason, Lydia and her friends must find a way into the year-end tournament. There she can win back his freedom, the only way she knows how. Wrestling. Written by Colleen Coover and Paul Tobin, the team who brought you multiple Eisner Award-winning Bandette, with art by Galad, who does Scale and Scoundrels, which has been selling quite wildly at our store.
We have both those titles on shelf right now.
Indeed, Wrestle Castle is a joyous celebration of friendship and tenacity.
Punching.
I like my shirt too. Stay at home, established 2020.
Oh, I'm so happy you bought that. All right.
All beef wieners and all chicken wieners are a thing. Absolutely. But there's a reason why they have to denote them as all beef wieners and chicken hot dogs.
All right. This is beautiful, beautiful big hardcover. Queer in Asia. Who is Tian Fushi? A misunderstood manga artist, a depraved citizen of Chinese pornography, a young gay man gone astray in an ultraviolet world, a lost boy out of Peter Pan's Neverland. How will he put the fragments of himself together and discover who he really is? A portrait of a Chinese youth in search of love and meaning, an intimate and striking modern quest for identity.
It looks absolutely gorgeous.
It looks gorgeous, and it's kind of heavy. Like, the paper stock is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think Black Panel Press is pretty new, but like,
wow,
my goodness, look at that, right?
That's good paper. I don't think
it's good paper. The art, like, that is a scene in itself.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be into that one tonight. Sorry.
It's all good.
I just wanted to mention a couple more. Let's see. Now, again, dude, really? You made it so far. Nope. Oh, thank you.
Just sitting straight up on your mouse pad.
Yeah.
Selecting the entire page with his butt. It's a talent.
This one I also did sell out from pre-orders, but I Breathed a Body by Zach Thompson and Andy McDonald. When the world's biggest influencer posts something irredeemably horrific online, the world changes in an instant. Now it's up to a social media manager and steward to fan the flames of outrage and create a sensationalist campaign that rewrites the rules of ban content. Thus begins a carnival of lust, revulsion, desire, and disgust, all for viral videos. It is incredibly prescient, and you definitely want to check it out if you're like not opposed to body horror, because it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a really good description. I just like the sentence. I Breathe the Body is a horror series about the voyeurism of violence and the big tech companies who engineer patterns of fear in society.
Yeah.
That is a good sentence right there.
Very good.
He's going to do it again. There we go. Now I do have copies of this on shelf. Scout's Honor.
Yeah.
So that is that. And I Breathe the Body is the entire series in one volume. This is also in one volume. Years after a nuclear apocalypse, a new society has risen from the ashes, and their Bible is an old Ranger Scout manual. A young Ranger Scout named Kit has endured the harsh survivalist upbringing needed to conquer the irradiated Colorado Badlands. But after discovering a terrible secret once lost to history, Kit must risk everything on a dangerous quest to uncover the truth behind the Ranger Scouts' doctrine. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
I know, I think you read almost the whole thing.
Yeah.
And every issue you were like, my God.
It was quite a good read. So
Yeah.
I look forward to just like rereading the whole dang thing in a sitting.
Absolutely.
So I did want to highlight those. Obviously, I should have brought them home, but please let me know if any of those struck a chord or were interesting. Thank you, Sean.
Also, the new Yotsuba is out soon.
Ah.
It will be coming to our store very soon. I'm very excited about that.
There's actually a couple that are out this week from Diamond that we haven't received from other distributors yet, and so I didn't mention them. But there's quite a few in here that I'm like, okay, we're gonna get that, we're gonna get that. But if I don't have them, I don't have them.
Exactly.
So, just let me know. We're always getting stuff in. Usually, if I remember, which these days I haven't been, it'll be on our Facebook and Instagram, and then sometimes Twitter.
Yay.
Because the first two are connected and the third isn't. So sometimes I'm like, whoop. But yeah, we're a very visual store, which is why we try to take pictures of the piles and piles of books that we get in.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll stop talking because I know you want to see everybody.
It's all good. Oh, snap. Hi, everybody. It's time for the Romper Room section. That's where we use this magic mirror to peer out into the wilds of the internet and say, hey, we see you there and we thank you for being here. And without you, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. I mean, we would, but it'd be a lot more sad.
Talking into the abyss.
It would be what the cats assume we're doing.
Mm.
I'm always sure that Max kind of hangs out around us because he's just like, are you okay? Like, there's no one there.
You're talking to a circle.
There's no one there.
Oh my god.
One time when Danica was showing me on FaceTime because I was still at work to Max, all I could hear in my head, because as he looked at it and he just kind of sniffed and was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
All I heard was the line from the Lonely Island song. It's like, that's not my dad, that's a cell phone.
Then I threw it on the ground. Pause down.
All right. Okay. I see Kate. I see Eric. I see Ben.
Hey, Ben.
I see Sean. I see Brandy.
Hey, Seamus.
Oh, Seamus. Hi.
Yeah.
We were tagged in something.
More kitten pictures.
Maybe. I don't know.
Thank you.
I see Jason. I see Peter. It's very cool that you were here. Thank you. I see Margaret. I see it. Oh, yeah.
That's everybody. Yeah. And thanks to those who didn't leave a comment. That's A-OK.
Mm-hmm.
That's O-A-K.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love you just the same. It's all right.
Absolutely. Thank you all for watching. We got some reading to do, so we're gonna get on that. We hope your night is good. Ours is gonna be when we get to sleep. That's a good timing.
Yay! I'll pretend I did that on purpose.
All right, folks. Thank you all for watching.
Bye.